So yes, man, this is side B of this, episode of Hip Hop Sub 10. So as you can see, I'm on the other side now, not on where I was before, but that's fine. And with us right now is Randerson Beckett.
Also known as Crash.
Yes. And he will be sharing his top 10 list of all-time favorite hip-hop albums. But as before, honorable mentions. I know you probably have like a laundry list.
Yeah.
So take it away.
And the thing is, my honorable mentions, I have a lot of recency bias with a lot of my stuff. So, I have to put Denzel Curry and Kanye West unlocked.
Okay. I love the record, but
I remember when that dropped and how they presented, how they rolled it out.
Dude, those videos were
It's hilarious.
I love that. I love those.
Another rapper, Dyme-A-Duzin, Hippo. He just dropped in 2014. He had a previous album produced by Harry Ford called Portrait of Donovan.
Okay.
He was a YouTube rapper, but he recently signed, I think he'll be managed by Rock Nation right now. So his career is up and up, but he on I think Portrait of Donovan, he has a song with Capital C's,
Okay.
Badass and
R.I.P. Capital C's, of course. Yeah.
So this was when those guys like still really young.
Right.
So Steez was still alive because Dyme-A-Duzin, his close friend was close friends with Capital Steez. So
I think he did show up on Joey's debut mixtape though, 1999. I try and remember.
I know him and Joey had a little falling out and whatnot.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, that was fun. Eminem, the Eminem Show. Even though people think I am a big Eminem hater, I am not. It's just some of the Eminem fans kind of annoying. But I didn't realize. Alright, Demigodz, Killmatic, love that album.
Alright, yeah. Will's Nightmare, I love that track. I love that track. Captain Caveman! I'm glad we know about that album. Nice, yes.
T.I.'s King, I really...
a lot of people don't talk about that, when it comes to like best stuff.
I think like King and I'm trying to remember the one he had before. But King, T.I. versus T.I.P. and Paper Trails. I think Paper Trails was more. Is he more?
I was gonna say most, but yeah, it's very mainstream compared to King. Yeah.
King was just heavy.
Yeah, but
Freddie Gibbs bandana, like so recently bias.
Alright.
Because the year that this album dropped, this was my favorite album for that year.
2019, yes.
Yeah.
It was for me too. Yeah.
So this guy surprised people because I didn't honorable mentions. MF Doom and Madlib, Mad Villainy.
Alright, that was in my top 10. Okay. Yeah.
Clipse, Lord Willing.
Alright. Yes.
We discussed that.
Of course, grinding. That. See no more.
Recency bias again. So what Cooks Reasonable Drought.
I'm laughing because you put me onto.
I listened to this album the year after it came out. I got angry that I did not hear it the year when it dropped because I still listen to this album to this day, and I still waiting for Silver Cooks to drop our next album.
It could happen this year. Who knows? Hip Hop 2015 might be like, all right, let me just drop something just because.
Like I never was get to it. Blasphemous cocaine rap ever in my life.
Attacking God for this drought, right? For this coke.
He sell the brick on the back of the church.
Yes.
Actually, church parking lot. Alright, you have Rick Ross, Tough London, which is one of my favorite Rick Ross albums. This goes for T-Pain's Epiphany. I did enjoy that album when it came out.
Right.
Because that's when T-Pain has some right hand. Different people didn't think like T-Pain was could sing. Because they think he was
autotune.
And he has so called right hand up. And he was just singing that song was beautiful.
Right.
On the local side, St. Anne's, Anarchist Order, and our Train After Freeness as well.
Alright.
I enjoy his projects. Micwise, Director Scott, and Heat 68. Love those.
Yeah, Heat 68, best album of 2020, in my opinion. Yes.
I'll give a special shout out to The Face and the Mecamiastic crew because boys, this helped me try a lot of long drives.
And fun fact, this was my introduction to The Face. This was my introduction. It was.
We try a lot of long car ride. Festival Joseph.
Cheese pie and pack juice, I mean.
Pusha T, Darkest Before Dawn.
Alright.
One of the Pusha T albums. I like Daytona, but I prefer Darkest Before Dawn.
Yeah.
And My Name is Ed, but Darkest Before Dawn is me. The game documentary 2.5. I find that's a very underrated game album.
Yes.
I'll say all your on the Jews, because I vex I didn't get any on the top 10. Because I would have put 2 as well.
Right.
You know, I like 3, but 3. You know what I want you? I think Legend has it. Was on 3 or 2?
Yes, it wasn't 3.
I remember when the Black Panther trailer came out.
Boy, I remember everybody was like, "What was this song playing?" And like, those Roddy Jules, though, and then they dropped the video for it. Like, oh wow, this is Roddy Jules. Like, yeah, we know about them since like what? Since they come out.
Yeah. And as I brought up the Black Panther trailer, another song was Vince Staples' Big Fish Theory. His song back was on another trailer for Black Panther.
Right, I remember.
And then, he was on the actual album that Kendrick curated.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should shout out the album too, because I really...
Yeah, that album, that soundtrack album, whatever you want to call it, that was fire. Yeah.
Nujabes, Modal Soul. Love
Great
instrumentals
one.
on that.
Yeah.
This surprised people. Ludacris Red Light District. Everybody's talking about Chicken and Bay and Word of Mouth, but I have a personal thought, because that's Red Light District was the first rap album I actually owned.
Okay.
That's why I like it. I played the hell out of that.
I know like Get Back was probably like one of your favorite songs.
Child of the Night, I like Child of the Night.
Dude,
and he had a song.
the dog. I mean, that's all I'll say.
Alright. Dr. Dre Compton.
Yes, one of my favorite albums, 2010s. I love that record. And I think it's because Straight Outta Compton was coming out, so it just matched that perfectly. And I want to say it's Dre's last album, though, like if you look at it as just a trend, your records. But I think he could pull out another one. But if this is the last one, I have no problem.
And I also felt like he heavily incorporated Anderson .Paak in it.
Yes.
So they would like really get well together.
Animals. Yeah. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Aesop Rock, Skeleton.
I need to re-listen to that though, at least like once.
Because one of my favorite tracks on that was How to Make a Mummy. Because like he's talking about like, taxidermy on a cat. But when you listen to it over, it have a little kind of deeper meaning to it, but it's something I like to revisit. Right. That project is the one I like to revisit. Also, some people get mad because this is my honourable mentions.
Get my man, get my piss.
Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It was there.
You couldn't even squeeze it in. You couldn't even squeeze it in.
I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Number 10. That's number 10.
Oh. This one left field. The creators, Wolf.
Alright, Tyler. Yeah, this was where he started, where he really showed his mature side, right? So agree. And yeah, I was bumping that album when it came out. Yeah.
And last honorable mention, Rapsody's Eve.
Right, nice.
That almost made me list because I just love how it was put together. And Sojourner came out so long ago. And the funny thing is like, G. Cole did not watch Rapsody on her track. Thank goodness.
No.
Rapsody, she could hang with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Alright, so number 10, which isn't My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but that's okay, it's your list. So what was in its place?
Mac Miller, Swimming.
My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors, they're more like strangers, we could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'll do anything for a way out of my head. In my own way, this feel like living some alternate reality. And I was drowning, but now I'm swimming through stressful waters to relieve. Yeah, all the things I do to spend a little time in her.
Because
not my favorite Mac Miller project, to be honest, but
I think the reason why I have attachment is because everybody has me and Mac rapping before. I used to hear him and never used to listen.
Okay.
And this was, even though I listened to Good AM,
that's actually one of my favorite records. Not my top favorite, but I really don't.
Because just open up and come back to it. And that song just hit me in a very personal space because I understand that feeling.
Right.
And I'm actually really glad I got to take in this album before Mac's passing. So I heard it and I really enjoyed it. I was like, yo, this is a beautiful album to listen to. A lot of emotions. 2009 is one of the most honest songs ever.
Right.
In the position he's in, he's not as popular as he once was. And he's self-aware of that. And he sounds so hopeful. That's why it's passing with even more, because the album, he's going through all of his ghosts, his traumas and whatnot.
Right.
And he's being open about it. And you hear it sounds kind of hopeful. I know I'm going through this, but things will get better for me. So I had to put that as number 10.
Okay.
Number 9. Which is going to surprise people again, knowing me. Lupe Fiasco's The Cool.
I know, but I gotta get up out of here, you know? I gotta go pay these bills. I got a show to do, you know? One time for your mom. Let's go to sleep in Paris. Wake up in Tokyo. Have a dream in New Orleans. Fall in love in Chicago. Man, I love her. And I hate to leave her lonely. Ring, ring went the iPhone, it was my homie. He said, let's hit Japan. If we can make them jam, we can make 100 grand. Spend it in the south of France, nothing further. I jumped, grabbed my go-yard trunk. Got ready to walk it out like Unc in my John Lennon chucks. That's when I heard murder. You're killing me and filling me with sorrow. Sunrise, goodbyes, and missing you tomorrows. I turn to see my dream, love, supreme queen. Ain't this thing gonna sing, cry. I drop my bags in the flash. That's faster than 180 on that dash, sir. To dry your tears and wipe the rain from my dear like Dasher. Use the dame who's the username to all my passwords. The reason I get fly is I've been Jasper. I even keep your picture in my passport. Love, love. Paris. Wake up in Tokyo. Have a dream in New Orleans. Fall in love in Chicago. Man, then we can land in the motherland. Camelback across the desert sands. Take a train.
Why is Lupe Fiasco cool? So low at the bottom, that's your favorite rapper?
Yeah. It's the question I would have asked, right? But yeah.
The Cool, when The Cool came out, it had a lot of eyes on Lupe at that time. Because Fuanica was good, Kick Push.
Of course, yeah, we loved Kick Push. Yeah.
But Lupe rapping on The Cool was some, because I think this was coming out after the Fahrenheit series. Because I know he did one before Fuanica. I try to remember. Right. He had Lamborghini Angels. Lamborghini Angels was on Fuanica 2. Right, so he had 3 Fahrenheit projects. And one of them where he was talking some real gangster grimy stuff. Like Lupe the Killer, Champ to say, dude, I like that style Lupe. I like the cool show you where he could take it in his rapping ability. Cause the dive which he did with Gemini or Gemstones, that back and forth they had, because I was like Gemini almost washed him there, because with the kind of speed rap, Gemini almost washed him there. Hello Goodbye. It's not really the rap song. He's rapping, but it's more like a rock song, but he still has the lady thing, Streets on Fire. Also good on Paris, Tokyo. The Cool is, people will argue Lupe's best project. And it's a fair argument.
Yeah, but there's a but.
We'll get to that but when we get there. Alright. Number 8. OutKast, Stankonia.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. baby mamas. Yeah, go like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
My baby is drama, mama. Don't like me. She doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of the American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the only one who lay down. She wanna rip you up, start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries, cookouts for my child's birthday. I ain't invited. Despite it, I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Me and your daughter got a special thing going on. You say it's puppy love. We say it's full grown. Hope that we feel this way forever. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Miss Jackson. 10 times out of 9. Now if I'm lying, fine. The quickest muzzle, throw it on my mouth and I'll decline. King meets queen, then the puppy love thing. Together dream about that crib with the good year swing. On the oak tree, I hope we feel like this forever. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Forever never seems that long until you're grown. And notice that the day-by-day ruler can't be too wrong. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra all the sadder. Thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he. Asking what happened to the feeling that her and me had. I pray so much about it, need some knee pads. It happened for a reason, one can't be mad. So know this, know that everything's cool. And yes, I will be present on the first day of school and graduation.
Understood? Yeah.
I personally can't have a top 10 list with leaving out OutKast and Stankonia being the one, because I found about OutKast listening to, I was watching MTV. I saw the video for Miss Jackson.
Oh yes.
I fell off with that. Then on BT, I remember when it was 6 Park when they had the new joints and So Fresh So Clean came out.
Right.
But the thing is, even in Stankonia, when I go back and revisit it, because a little older now, I'll have a little more understanding. So when revisiting like albums like that, I just like the storytelling in Toilet T-shirt and all stuff. Yeah, it's like Andre and Big Boy have a way of like just smoothly working together. You're getting like different like rhyme patterns and style, but they work well together and they work well as individual artists. I find Big Boy doesn't get the credit he deserves as an individual artist.
Agree.
Because when Soul Shuts left foot, like
that was 2010, I believe it was, right? Yeah.
I like Shutterbug. I like Shutterbug.
You too? Yeah. That beat was hard though, yeah.
Even in one of his recent albums, he has a song called Chocolate. I just like the beat for that song.
I haven't checked out his last album. I really should.
A good few of his projects that he dropped were actually really good. It's just people not talking about it. Because everybody will wait and see if Andre's going to do something.
And that's what I was about to say before you get to 7, right? Do you think at some point in time, maybe this decade, you'll get a Andre solo record?
But the thing is, if Andre drops his project, he'll drop it the way he wants. And I don't think everybody will be able to receive it the way they think they might be able to receive it. Just remember, Andre is a very quirky person.
Yeah, he is.
He has an ear for things. He raps when he wants to and whatnot. So he wouldn't look for a conventional beat. Look, the last thing we heard him on was on Michael.
Killer Mike's album. Yeah.
And that song, when you listen like how he's rapping on that, you cannot hear that type of rapping on any other beat.
No.
Because I think that beat was made by was partly produced by Andre, because I think he presented Big Boy with it. He did this thing. Can't remember the other artist on it. And
Future.
Right, Future. No, how next thing on it?
I don't know who did the hook though. I'ma live forever.
Oh, by the way, I love that Future verse on that song.
Yeah, he sounds so like smoky on that. He sounds so smooth on that.
hopefully, because there's things that there is, Andre is working on music.
Right.
When it'll come out, who knows? And if people are be able to understand or accept the artistry, because we know it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so
I'm
number...
still looking forward to it.
Me too.
Number 7, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
New York City, you are now rapping with 50 Cent. You gotta love it. I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty for my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a nigga cap, you chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends that you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we can have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we can go do what you like. I know you like that,
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
The album of 2003, agree to disagree.
Someone came up here and said the album had no skips, and they are damn right.
Yeah.
It was the first album, and the reason why I have an exclusiveness to this, because I remember my downstairs neighbor, his aunt sent him an original copy from the States, and I remember going through, watching all those tracks, going up, playing them as stereo. I was like, every song was a banger.
Yep.
Every single track was a banger. To the point that at some point in time, I think every one of those songs got radio play. Some more than others.
That's true. There was a point that we assumed like a majority of them got radio airplay.
Every single one of them got radio play. Because I had songs like I was listening to my radio stations, and I was getting my car. I was like, wait, and that's the first time I was hearing on radio, because they don't really hear it during the daytime. It was running any night, so
Yeah.
they'll even see it.
Right.
Alright, number 6. Oh, there's where I tell you. Let's go kind of left field. Dolla Sign, Free TC.
I got my money up. These women all down. As soon as I touch down in they city, man, they all coming out. They love me in New York. And down south. They know I'm from the west side, and I stay with the loud. Yeah. Big kush, long money, bad girls, real niggas, here with me. Everywhere I go, you know I'm solid. A1 with these girls, you know I'm solid. 100 with my bros, you know I'm solid. I guess you wouldn't know nothing about it. Oh, I'm solid. Everywhere I go, your boy's solid. I guess you wouldn't know nothing about it. Yeah. Big kush, long money, bad chicks, real niggas, here with me. Yeah.
Never heard that one, but okay. Why a Ty Dolla Sign?
Everybody know Dolla Sign is the singer and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this album, I think, even though he has Our love-hate relationship with Campaign, the Beach House series were cool, but Free TC, I would say, is one of his best projects ever. He has Solid with Babyface, and the videos, I can just see him there. I think I just see Babyface in the background with the car, with the guitar.
Right.
There's a song called Stable, Horsley Stable. I love that song because it's so toxic. And I even like the little intermissions, like in song you'll hear him talking to his brother, because his brother is in jail, so you hear him talking to him, hey, Frenchman, I just came in the studio, say hi, thing.
Okay,
like,
that's nice, man.
I love good songs, like, I don't think I have any song I would say on this album that I don't like.
Right.
Everything on Free TC was great, it was well done, it was a well put together project, and it's what I still go back to because it's some of Dolla Sign's best work.
Alright. So now we top 5. This is where shit gets real.
Yeah.
It's the 5 that matter, right? No holding back. So, what's your number 5?
Big MF Doom fan and you don't have Mad Villainy in your top 10 list? Yeah, because I have Danger Doom, The Mouse and the Mask.
I don't believe this. I get rid of those 2 evil maniacs who try to ruin my show, and I get 2 evil guests who are trying to ruin my show.
Fair. Just who came up with the stupid idea of giving Space Ghost a talk show in the first place?
How they gave his own show to Tad Ghostal. Any given second he could go mad postal. Stay waving that power band space cannon. And had the nerve to jump in the face. A race banning. Pumped out. Luckily he deaded it. Guess who's the schmuck who's credited with editing it? Your man Motar, the cop out. Ain't have no other career choice, he dropped out. Since when the way outs included Zorak. Way back he used to rub his thorax and borax. I'm not the one that sold him to it. If he won't admit it, I'm not gonna hold him to it. It's all love and no hate though. For all that, the villain need to get his own late show. Do a monologue and jest with the guests. Madlib switch the beat and walk him to the desk. With Danger holding down the control room. Later again returning from commercial, I told you Doom. Early, he's on BPT. Catch him on public access, free TV. And we're back live on the air with Brack. So Brack, how your man got a show that's so whack? Have you ever thought to work with Earl Egnatin? Do you got enough oxygen from this toxic phlegm? Another sec, his neck would've got flames. Mouse switched the screen to some hot dames. Tonight's audience received mid-screen video games and 15 seconds of fame. Pitiful lames. It's just a shame. Zoning, competing for the same prime time slot as Conan. No dummy Echigawa. Announcement, free lunch to any stun who lets me power in the shower for an hour. The kid's supposed to be asleep. Balls to join the sound like Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Later this week, Big Ben Klingon. After him there's no one else we could afford to bring on. Keep it ghetto and let them know BYOB from the get-go. I like to propose a toast to the grossest host. Space holes, coast to coast.
Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah.
I told you, that is one album that it's hard for me to pick a song and listen to a song by itself. The only song I listen to by itself of that album is Space Holes.
Yeah.
Other than that, if I'm listening to it, I'm listening to that whole album straight through. I am not going to, let me listen to Sofa King, let me listen to Fast of Urine. Like, no, I'll have to listen to that entire album all the way through.
From top to bottom.
And it's the whole nostalgia with the whole flipping of these cartoon beats, these cartoon instrumentals. Because this is when he was doing this collab with Adult Swim.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love Space Ghost is because you're hearing like the voice of Space Ghost like, wait no, who's Doom? Why you want to come and take over my show?
Yeah.
And Aquatine Hunger Force where you have Meat One, they're trying to rap. Now, it's Master Shake.
I think so, yeah.
Master Shake calling Doom, say, hey, I like to drop my verse. Or, like, yeah, what's comedy cool?
Yeah.
Like, and I was getting also nostalgia with the whole kind of Hanna-Barbera references. Yeah. So that's why that's my number 5.
Right.
Number 4. I don't think it'll come as a surprise to anybody that I have Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Bad City.
Martin had a dream. Martin had a dream. Kendrick have a dream. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this nine is never on vacation. Start up that Maserati and vroom vroom, I'm racing. Popping pills in the lobby, and I pray they don't find her naked. And I pray you niggas is hating. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of looters. Next to that church is chicken. All you pussies is losers. All my niggas is winning, screaming all my life. I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from less child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Wifey, girlfriend, and mistress. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from less child. I got 25 lighter on my dresser. Yes, sir. Put fire to that ass. Body cast on a stretcher. And her body got that ass that a ruler couldn't measure. And it make me come fast, but I never get embarrassed. And I recognize you have what I've been wanting since that record that Adina Howard had. Pop it fast to impress her. She rolling, I'm holding my scrotum imposing. This voice here is golden, so fuck y'all, I goes in. And all my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from less y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Damn, I got bitches. Wifey, girlfriend, and mistress. All my life I want money and power.
Okay.
I know you prefer to pimp a butterfly.
Yeah, but I love Good Kid.
Yeah.
I love Good Kid, and I love Dam and Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. I love those, right? And Section 82.
I love how the entire album is a narrative.
Yes.
But every song could play it by itself, and you don't have to know what the narrative is.
Agree. Yes.
Like, so that's I think you can pick what songs you like, or you listen to the whole thing through and you get the narrative. That's really cool.
Right.
Because I like when people take that time and thought to work on a concept, means that they actually put in some effort into the artistry of the work, not just the rapping. The rapping is there, top tier rapping, but the actual putting together of the project, the album. Once I see someone is doing something like that, I will gravitate to that because I want to see, okay, how does your mind work and how you want to present your art to you.
Right.
So I have Good Kid, Marty There's my number 4, and of course Backstreet Freestyle is like one hard.
Yeah. It needed to be a single. It needed to be a single.
Alright.
Number 3.
Number 3. I feel again, but for me, people would know. Can't put I am. Aesop Rock, The Impossible Kid.
Shots of hops rogered. Backscene queen deemed church socks hostage. 9 weeks awesome. Hides in a slipper. Look in her eye like she might be a wizard. Cold met a cat lady in a parking lot. She got the heroes of tomorrow in a cardboard box. And probably hoarding 40 more in the corners of Fort Knox. Swap 20 on the spot and cop the warlock. Back at the haunt, bound God in the hamper. Briefs on her head, playing walking with a panther. Good around misery and golden era samplers. Jeopardy and wheel at the heels of her handlers. Bet, more than a pet to worship, it's an MD. Recommended sense of purpose here to bat around keys and the means to euphoria. Soon to be held the greatest of all warriors.
Alright.
This, usually Aesop Rock is hard for a lot of people to get into because he's all, I wouldn't say kind of cryptic. The thing is, with Aesop,
you say kind of, I think he is. But in a great way.
Aesop Rock, just think of complex ways to say simple shit.
I like that. I like how you frame that. Yeah.
He thinks of very complex ways to say basic shit. Like his song Shrunk, I'm listening. I remember the first verse, they're all complicated. My name is a Sudoku, this algebraic thing. I was like, he's talking about filling up a form. When you go into the string,
right,
his name, because you think this is a bunch of bullshit, and that's why he's saying my name is just a bunch of numerous things, and like my birthday is a Sudoku. He's just filling out a form, and he's bored. He's filling out this form, and he's just very descriptive of how bored he is.
Right.
Then he goes into the waiting room, and everything he's just describing what he's seeing. And it sounds, so because his vocabulary is so wide, so it sounds, no, he's just in a waiting room and he just talking about what he see and he's bored. And then he just the part where he's actually with this shrink or this therapist and they're being combative because he doesn't want to do it. And they have this back and forth. Like, I know when you're being all this cryptic it's because you want to, keep everything, and after it's done, it's like, would you need another visit? It's like, yeah, I'm shrunk. Like, Blood Sandwich. Blood Sandwich is like a simple song about him remembering his younger and older brother. The story is about his childhood.
Right.
Basically, the whole album is like a therapy session. Song like Rings. Rings is basically him talking about how he used to do art, how he used to draw, and how he feels about it now as he gets older. Because he's a guy heavy into graffiti and whatnot. So, I think what is the whole word placement, choice of words, it's not easy to get into as a casual listener because of how cryptic he might sound. But once you try to understand what he's saying, Lupe said this himself. He's like, Jackson Pollock.
Painting. You're talking about the painter.
It's like, it will sound like that, but there's actually intention behind it. And there is. So, and this project I'd say is most accessible. Like, if you're casual listener, you don't want to be too confused. Like, this is a entry point I'd advise to people if they want to get into his music. I'd pick this one.
Yeah.
Then Garbology. Because his older stuff, I barely touch his older stuff.
Okay.
And I'm a fan, but I barely touch his older stuff. I like more of his newer stuff. The Impossible Kid, I would say, is one of his best projects.
Okay. Number two.
Royce the 5'9", Book of Ram.
Nothing compared to our family trips. My uncle shook hands with the manly grip. All this hand-me-down shit I had an uncanny fit. All the gangsters I had in my family had me Annie bitch. My granddaddy mistress caught the business from my granny fist. That was back before I was born. Pop told stories about it that would last for hours long. And as a family, we was just so happy when him and mama got along on the Pablo boat. On our way to that black amusement park, wood roller coasters, crack sold on plastic scooter cars. Smoking grass at the vintage food court, broken glass waiting on you on the swimming pool floor. I came across my identity on the Pablo boat. That's where I lost my virginity, no condom though. That's when paranoia hit me like when superstition does. Left my inhibitions, I guess where my supervision was. Parties on the way to the island would be the livest though. First time big bro hit the bottle was on the Pablo boat. But neither one of us knew that we would both grow up and turn to alcoholics though. Pablo boat.
Some of my better times I share with you. Yeah. Shit. All of my better days I share with you. Shit. And now I gotta wake up. Shit. Stuck inside a rat race. Fuck. Wake up again. Inside this rat race. Fuck. Yeah.
See how he has telling that story in Tabernacle. Basically, the Book of Ram is like him giving a whole brief thing of his life and his relationship with his dad and his brother. And I remember when that album dropped, my favorite song for a year was from this album, which was Cocaine. Because that...
Why am I not surprised?
That song, it
Yeah, it's a hard listen, like when you listen to it first time, but like it really, really hits deep.
And I think even when Royce dropped Allegory, I still think Book of Ran is better. Me personally, because I like the story being told, how it's constructed, how he's talking about like a lot of his the personal traumas that he's getting out there. Even though people say, well, I know his family, his dad wasn't too think because he's sharing personal family business and whatnot. But as an artist, like he's the same can't be best friends with Eminem, so he knows like how to use like your problems, the stuff you're going through, apply it to your art so you'll be more human to your listeners.
Right.
So they could relate, with other people who could relate. Strong Friend is one of my favorite songs to listen to when I'm feeling down.
Right.
Because that is, it's like a mantra. Because you know, everybody tries to be there for their friends, and sometimes people overexert themselves trying to help others. I'm going through it myself. That's why I think Strong Friend and this entire project is one I could really relate to. Even the skits that he's not even rapping on, like when you're talking about the whole incident playing basketball with his brother and his brother got the knife and whatnot. He's not rapping, just telling the story, and it sounds great. So I have a lot of respect for Royce's pen. He did a lot of improvement with his pen on Allegory, but Allegory wasn't as much of a story. I like it, but not as much as I like this one.
Right, because this one had a more autobiographical, vibe to it.
Alright.
Yeah. So number one, I think I know what it is, but I still want to be surprised. So
this is how was it? Raw Mineral, Raw Lupe Fiasco Tetsu and you.
Raw chemicals, vitamins and minerals, and Vicodin within the tubes wrapped around the arm. To see the vein like a chicken on the bond. Top cat chat, let's begin another yarn. Let's flying sausage cheese, or is it chicken palm? But roosters don't fly like boosters don't buy. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the Bach. The ribbon in the sky is the ribbon that I drop. Dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock that lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading to catch chief and wrapped up plants from trap dealings. Now what's a coffin with a scratch ceiling? And what's the talking without the match feeling? That's berry living and cherry picking every lemon from your berry system, then proceed with the pack feeding. When I was young, I had visions of another world, sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Hurl. Incense smoke made vortices and other curls, casting calls for porn films and ad space for rubber girls. I like my pancakes cutting swirls, Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. I like cartoons, southern cities with large moons, faith healers, ex-female drug dealers and art booms. Apologize for my weird mix. What tastes like hot dogs and tear drips, and looks like pantomime and clear bricks, and smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on a hunt, kinda salty that I'm going hard. First part of a party that I throw in pods. 1 minute you playing pool, next minute you throwing darts. But that's how you do with a party that you throwing bars. I run the gambit like I'm throwing cards. From popular mechanics to overdosing hard. Paint cold pictures like Nova Scotian landscapes. Nerd gang, McMandelbrot sets when we handshake. A word game, back up plan that can damn lakes back up. The word plain plan that the man states means I can still be the man if the dam breaks. And when demand breaks, some reflections what they can't face. But Pyrrha still treat the mirror like it's a fan base. The unfettered veteran, the eagle feathered man of medicine that hovers above cities like weathermen or maybe weather woman. Whatever better to tell you weather coming. I prefer girls to rain all over the world, and not rain like Rain Man, or rain like rain dance, or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's rain, and a rain like deer slaves to Santa Claus slave man, but rain like queens that reign over made man, and not queen like queen killer, Rapsody bohemian queen, but queen like white glove wave hand. And not wave hand like it's a heat wave, so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm talking wave like you saying hey man. And not hate for horses and horses like you almost voiceless. You gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress, and treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you're recording, cause that's the portion that's important. When I was reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than it's still hooker heels on my sugar hills and sweet spots, crying shames, make margarita rims from cheap tops, deep plots and floor to ceiling windows for my pea pots. A little scene, swift as sickle swings to make the wheat drop in 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop and fan out like peacocks with a parakeet that beatbox. So the sun rise when the beat drop and the sun dies when the beat stops. Then it unties, then it relocks, then it relapse, then it detox, then he back like a heat pack on his kneecaps at the weak spot, cause he want what we got, like yeah.
Of course, it was either this or food and liquor, right? So
I have debates with this already with people that I prefer Tetsuo and you over The Cool. Even though The Cool is, if anybody has The Cool as Lupe's best album, I'm not gonna argue that, but my personal favorite is Tetsuo and you. Because I remember the whole lead up into that album. This is coming off of Food and Liquor 2. Like I said, Lasers and Food and Liquor 2 weren't really well received. And I go back and I still listen to those albums because, like I said, they when you go back and listen, it's not as bad as you remember. Just for the time it came out, it wasn't hitting. But like I frequently go back because I like Idol, Lamborghini Angels, Freedom Ain't Free. I love those songs off of like that too.
Bitch Bad was dope. Yeah. I like that too. Yeah.
But coming off of that, people wondering if Lupe fell off, if he doesn't have that game, but he still make it lyrical. And it's just people who gravitating to what he was playing out at the time.
Right.
But when the first, not the first track, but you know, opened up.
And then Mural dropped.
And Mural.
The beat for that though, I mean, come on.
All chemical fans, I mean, if I could in a tube wrap around the arm to see the vein like chicken on the bone.
It's just like it's 8 minutes of this, right? Like he just going off, like just, and it literally feels like he is like painting a mural of just things that he knows.
I think we spoke about earlier where I tell you, like he goes back and he has throughout the song there are hidden bird schemes throughout the entire song.
Right.
Go to tomahawks, pigeons doing somersaults. Like, which is a fancy way of saying flipping the bird. So like, he has a lot, like, dense lyrics in one line.
Yeah.
Like, the whole rain scheme, not rain like Rain Man or rain like Rain Dance. Like Mural is a case study and you could use as a case study for rap.
Well, one thing I love about Mural, sorry to cut you there, is that it seems never ending. But like when it actually stops, you kind of just wish it could just keep on going, you know. You love that beat so much and you love how he flows it.
And the old fighting was, you now come off a Mural and then you go into Dr. Lines.
Yeah.
And you didn't say that banjo.
Like what?
Then you go, you don't just sound, I'm a woman. And it changed to nothing. And a line, 3 angels in God. The whole sign. I think, don't sign, alright, he's talking about the labels and and he's also talking about sine waves. Go straight, don't sign. The sine wave is saying, let us go straight, don't sign. Them dotted lines. This was just publicly going through his whole label situation.
Yeah, he was about to leave. He was about to leave and then go full India.
Tell a little that with Nicky Jane, Prisoner 1 and 2, great songs, because he talks about the prison system, then and 2 how he talks it from the perception of the prison guards.
Yeah, one of the guards,
Yeah, I think every time I go back, and what I like about this project, I could still go back and catch new stuff. Things I went over my before, catch new stuff. And what's funny is a lot of people have a particular track that people don't like on this album, which is one of my favorites, which is Chopper.
Dude, that is one of the best cuts like ever.
That's like everybody's like, Lupe is a conscious rapper. Why you have all these?
Yeah, why so, like grimy guys like, alright, well, the truth is there, but I mean, you know, gosh,
that's one of the greatest songs I've heard in my life, and that one.
Yeah. And even the outro and all too, I love it. Don't mind, you have to wait until Lupe comes in.
I remember
he still
was it Glasses Malone?
He was.
Like, back here, my daughter, she twerk.
People hate that song. Why?
I know, because like
I thought that's the song that everybody would love though. Like out of
I thought so too, but like people like they want Lupe to always be on this conscious lyrical shit. Like sometimes lyrical people like being ignorant too. Lupe has a trap album.
Yeah.
Lupe makes trap songs. I listen to Tape.
yes, I remember.
I listen to Tape.
But in the context of the album, I love how it's sequenced in seasons. So like that one, I believe, is winter. So yeah, that's when things get grimy and cool.
Even the another track that Adoration of Magi.
That one took a while to get to me, but like it clicked
because
up.
like it have a lot of references. But what I didn't get till I watched the time trial is the Jesus, the whole God thing. Like it's me again in third person. We get stuff more like just the first opening was in Genesis.
Right.
And when God started speaking about himself in third person, I was like, yo. And that's what Lupe is doing on each track. I think a lot of stuff Lupe does, it's like he's a very intentional person when he writes his rap song. And I thought like every song and that, even the ones that like I'm trying to remember. Can't think of it offhand, but like I have some songs that wouldn't hit as big as, let's just say, The Mural or the Adoration of the Magi. But I don't think that album has any bad songs on it. And this, to me, is some of the best rapping I've gotten from Lupe since the whole Lasers and Full on Clear 2. So when he came out with Mural, that means alright, he's back in form. And what made me realize that it was going to be like that because SLR3 dropped.
Right.
And he was using the SLR3 as promo because I think he was doing this whole Kendrick Lupe kind of tension thing what people was bringing up. And Lupe just used that as, promo, drop Tetsu on you. And Mural being the first track, let Lupe fans know, alright, this man is back in form.
Yeah.
Show that, just if I could get a track list. Because I think I have a song that I am forgetting. And I'm angry, I'm forgetting it. Right, Blow My Hands was a big song.
Yes,
Blow My Hands was one of the big singles off of this. So I think I just trying to remember if this was originally a Guy Sebastian. No, the other one was the Guy Sebastian song. But he was with Guy Sebastian already. Blow My Hands, I didn't like Blow My Hands. Blow My Hands was before that song, like, right. But no scratches. No scratches was the song I was trying to remember, DDG. I love that song. Wow, that's a good thing I published this because I almost forgot. Before Adoration of the Magi and Mural, one of my favorite songs is of Madonna.
Right.
Madonna and other mothers in here. Especially like when he's going through the verse and when you realize he's comparing a mother seeing a son get shot down the street, and when you listen to it, he's kind of describing the Stations of the Cross. White tee on his shoulder, like on your Stations of the Police, like when I get the reference, Stations of the Cross.
Right.
I know when Jesus was in Mary, sounds like look like a child got shot down the street and he died. I was like, yo, that song is beautiful. It's a very beautiful song. And like this album, I think is what cemented Lupe as my favorite rapper of all time. I know a lot of its influences came from Nas, especially.
But of course.
Nas, Jay, and he studies MF. He used to study MF Doom, study Aesop Rock, and he studies our next rapper called Homeboy Sandman. Homeboy Sandman. And when you hear like an artist does that, that's why sometimes like when I want to do some of my writing, I lead us to Micwise, Ransom, or Conway. Like, cause I like how like Ransom, how he structures it, because it's not difficult how he structures it. It's just he knows what to say and where to place it. And he just does a lot of parallels to the first words first. Like, he'll just say about this, then talk about the opposite of that.
Okay.
And it doesn't get tiring, because he finds new ways to use it, and he uses it with things you don't really think about all the time. And that pattern I noticed, and I think, like, how he does that, I would study that. Because if Lupe got to that point, his career by studying other people, you study them, you don't necessarily have to imitate, but emulate and then innovate, to create your own style. So, and this as I said, even though Mural is a case, I think the entire album, Tetsu and You, is one that I think should be, studied. Like say, I like intentionality when people are constructing the album, because remember it was sequenced with intention, put together intention, includes intention, everything is intentional, was executed to near perfection. And that's why I hold this. I'm not saying the Cool is bad. I love the Cool. When the Cool came out, that was my favorite Lupe album. Until Tetsu and it came out, and Tetsu and You is now my favorite Lupe album. And that there is my top 10.
Alright, and a great top 10 it is, right? So before we part ways, I guess you can let people know where they can find you online, or if they want to tell you, oh, you're wrong, actually the Cool is better than,
Well, just leave it in comments.
Yeah, leave it in comments. Like agree to disagree, right? That's what it is. That's what it is, right? But yeah, man, Randerson, thank you for coming through. It was great. I knew Lupe was gonna make it to number one. I honestly thought it was Food and Liquor because we both reviewed it.
We did.
But yeah, Tattoo and Youth, man, that's a great pick, man. That's a great pick. I really should recap that. I haven't listened to it since I would say a good while actually. I should really go back to it. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So until the next one, take care. Hip Hop 50 till infinity. Peace.